Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to some more Peglin. Listen, I told you at the beginning of the week, this is all that's happening. This is all that's getting recorded in one day. The fact that you're still getting 10 episodes in a week is honestly astonishing to me, so please, understand that this is content for the sake of you, and for the sake of the schedule, and yeah, I'm doing my best, to keep vibing with it, but Lord knows that this is, not the most ideal situation for anyone right now. Oh wow, this all sucks. This all sucks. I'll get the refresh orb then, I guess. Upgrade, refresh, sure. Why not? It's there. Nice. If we can get, like, the refresher course book, that would be really good for this. 'Cause, you know, refresh orb, but... Oh, there is no way in hell. Are you kidding me? Sometimes the game just wants to be mean to me. Today is one of those days. Well, I wish I hit one peg more, one peg sooner. That way I could do more damage, but whatever. Okay. Done most of the damage to— oh my god, are you kidding me? That was pathetic. Stop going down the side. Please stop going down the side. How many physics classes have I been to and I still don't understand how to make Peglin pegs not go flying all over? Oh god, more orbalisks. I get it, they're the best orb. I don't want to rely on them constantly. Come on, there we are. Oh, of course none of the frickin'... You know what? I'm gonna take this as a... Oh, never mind. Oh, hey, look at that. I couldn't get an extreme slide with this. Of course not. Why would I ever want that? I'll take the Poltergeist. I'll take the Mental Mantle. You know what? You know what? We have been going through so much shit. Why not? Let's add the luck. Let's add the luck. Let's play some frickin' random chance to it, you know? Just to see what happens. Yeah, look at that fire and brimstone. I think those should make it so that the bombs do double damage too. God, I love those sound effects. Poltergeist is peak. Hold on, my girlfriend's texting me, so I have to respond to her. Okay. I love Natalie so much. She's great. I love her a lot. She makes me happy. Unfortunately, she is so far away from me. There we are. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Jesus. Uh-oh. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Oh, look at this 0 damage I'm doing. I'm dead this turn, aren't I? Yeah, that's inevitable. I can't wait to see what else they end up adding to this game, because it's so good already. Like, I'm not sure how you improve on perfection, but they constantly do it. Oh, shoot. That was neither of the pegs I wanted to hit. That's more like it. Ooh. Let's go for ball lightning, honestly. Well, I guess we're going in there. Well, you know what? Let's just get rid of the stones. We're gonna make it so that we cannot use the Orbalisk, no matter how much we desire to. We need new things. The thing about life is that you have to try new things. It's important. God, it's so good. I love it. I love ball lightning. I can't wait for that sound to get isolated and it just becomes I love ball. And I just said it outright anyway. Okay. There we are, just refresh the everything. Okay, that's not what I intended, but you know, sure does work. No. I must remain sane. Must remain sane. Why is it gravitating away from the bomb? I don't get it. Oh, well. Doesn't matter now. Isn't it weird how, like, I just had this thought of, we go through fads on the internet really quickly. Remember that Squid Game was, like, a thing? Like, it was actually, like, a thing that happened and was, like, a cultural thing, and people watched it and made jokes about it. Like, that was at one point a thing. And now you never hear anything about it, even though they're making a second one for some reason. I mean, I say for some reason as if the first one wasn't good. The first one was definitely good, it's just, like, the ending was meh. IMO. And, like, the thing with it is just, like, from everything I've heard, like, the director and creator and writer of it has been shopping that script around for a long time. Which just, like, really makes me wonder of, like, is this something that was planned, or is this, like, Netflix sort of just wanting more out of a property that they bought? Like, that's my one thing with it, is, like, is this, like, something that the creator wanted, or is this just Netflix meddling, as they tend to do? Like with Avatar, which, oh my god, that's... I am not even going to watch live-action Avatar. I won't. It's not good for my mental health to watch something I loved and was near and dear to me as a child just get ruined. Like, no. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of, if not the greatest shows ever. And it's just gonna get ruined. They're gonna make it frickin' Game of Thrones. Oh. Hi, game. You crashing? Oh. It was, and now it's back. Oh my god. That hit a lot. I do hope for good things for, like, everything. Like, Squid Game 2, I do hope that that is good. And I want to hope that the Netflix Avatar is good. It won't be. I can already tell you that. There is, like, if you somehow make a decent live-action Avatar, that is insane. Because so much of that is reliant upon... It's all fiction writing with a lot of action, and in order to make that action, you'd have to spend a lot of money on CG, and I don't know if they will, and if you do, you'll probably be underpaying your workers anyway, so it would probably still not be a great idea to, like, watch it for that reason alone. I don't know. I'm just rambling, honestly. It's just... Have we not learned our lesson from M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar movie? We should have learned our lesson. You don't... It's not profitable to spend that much money on the live-action CG. It really isn't. You can't justify it. Unless you make it, like, intentionally campy, which then would be very good, frankly, in my opinion. That would be good if you go all in on, like, make it like an old frickin', like fighting movie. That would be really cool. Like, take inspiration from the martial arts movies of the time, like, get some good choreography in there, and add some, like, okay-ish special effects, but don't have them be, you don't need them to be perfect. But it's probably just going to be something soulless and lifeless, because they have said in interviews that they're going to make Avatar with, like, blood and sex, and it's just like, I hate the idea of that. I hate the fact I had to say that out loud. It's just it's going to be an utter bastardization of it, for the sole purpose of people just can't accept that frickin' you can have adult stories in animation that are also marketed at children. Avatar covers a lot of adult topics, and you don't get all of that as a kid anyway. It still works so structurally well as just a typical story and, like, content for kids, but it also, like, if you are an adult, you pick up on all the subtle of, like, the political aspects of it, and how on the ground of war, where the reality of it is that the soldiers themselves, a lot of the times, aren't terrible people on either side. It's the people who are completely unaffected by it, the people in power who are truly the ones who benefit, and also, they benefit the most, they sacrifice the least, and just are the worst. And I think, and you see it as, like, it's obvious that, like, a lot of it is down to just, like, wanting to make it shown that, like, they don't belittle, like, the amount of damage that is actually done during the war, but they also make it apparent, like, how these are people, and how not everything is, like, it's not black and white morality. There is no, like, there is no real winner when it comes to war, because everyone loses something. And the people that war affects most and benefits the least is the people on the ground. And it pulls families apart, it separates people through arbitrary lines, and just frickin' sucks. And they're going to make it into some actual fucking bullshit in the Netflix show. I can already tell you that. Can already tell you that. They're either going to make... You know, they're just going to make... I feel like what they're going to do is essentially just make the Fire Nation entirely evil, and just, like, really ham it up, like, to an embarrassing degree, and have absolutely no subtlety or, like, anything to it. It's just, like... I don't want to say, like, in your face, it's like, oh, these are the bad guys, but I feel like you're not going to get the complexity that you had before with it. Like, I really do not see a world where you get the complexity of the pre-existing Avatar world in the Netflix special. I really don't. Like, series, rather. It's not a movie. It's a whole damn series that we have to deal with. I respect them for casting, like, the proper people for it, though. Like, that's immediately better. It's like, yeah, you have things that are traditional, like, native to Asia, and, like, I don't know the specific tribes that, like, the waterbenders and the northern and southern water tribe were based on. But like, yeah, like, make sure that you actually have actors that fit the role. Like, you should not just make everyone white. That really sucks and is probably the worst aspect of the M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's just, like, really scummy that you would do that. From what I have heard, apparently M. Night Shyamalan wanted to have, like, proper, like, people for the roles, and were essentially, like, Nickelodeon itself and, like, the business behind it wouldn't let him, which is weird as hell, but I don't doubt it. It's Nickelodeon. They're not good people, particularly, especially back in those days where it was essentially run by Dan Schneider. Where am I getting at with all of this? God, it's so wild that Avatar had number one, an on-screen lesbian kiss, even though it was played off for a joke. But they had that, and also, like, just on-screen death of, like, a teenager. Whoops. Sorry, Jet. Yeah. But yeah, Toph and Suki did kiss. That was a thing that happened. Even before Korra, there were always... the gays were always in Avatar. You gotta love it. It's amazing how all these years later, we still don't have an actual, like, redemption story better than Zuko, because no, like, writer understands why Zuko worked to begin with. In that, from the very beginning, Zuko is portrayed in a more, sympathetic light. He's never portrayed as an outright villain, and you see from the very beginning, like, evidence of that. It's very apparent, and I think that them doing that was really, really smart, because you're already endeared to them, and it just makes it all clear. It's like, oh yeah, this is a 16-year-old. They're going to make mistakes, and they're just trying to go after the affection of their family. It's like, yeah, no, duh. That is one of the weird things about Avatar is I'm not entirely sure how they would even ever handle doing any sort of redemption for Azula, because they did plan that apparently for the potential book 4 that wasn't made because of the movie, and I don't know. The thing with it for me is just like, Azula is not written to be sympathetic. Azula is written as a villain. Like, outright from the very start, Azula is a villain. You have aspects of her also being mistreated, but she also doesn't... Zuko had no animosity to him. He was essentially trying to do a job. Azula, on the other hand, has genuine, like, sadistic traits. And yes, like, having issues with family members is entirely, like, it's fucked up, and, like, you feel bad for them. But, like, you also, like, it's just weird. I think it's possible, but, like, it would require some very good writing, and I'm not sure how you would handle that with the constraints of the media you're already working in. Where are we on the map? Fuck it, balls to the wall. Oh my god. Yeah, now we heal. Okay. God, it's so amazing to me. It's like, to be fair, with another thing that about, like, it's very hard to redeem Azula for, like, when you have to consider Azula was so bad that her mom was willing to give up her identity to Ko the Face Stealer's mom. Like, you gotta be pretty messed up for someone to willingly want to give away their entire life to get away from you. Like, that, you gotta admit, if you get to that point, that's a bit hard to redeem. God, I will say, for sure, one of, if not the best performance by Mark Hamill. Straight up. I love Avatar. I love everything about it. It's great. Go watch Avatar. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed my ramblings. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!